Hey, welcome to MATLAB Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're going to play
COG. Alright, COG is another one of Dr. Finn's games, designed by Steve Finn himself. It is for 2 to 4 players. Plays in about 60 to 120 minutes.
Wow, okay.
So today we'll be playing the 2-player variant of the game.
Yes.
So, little AI.
Yep, and we will be using the prototype from the Kickstarter campaign that was provided to us by Stephen Finn. So let us take it to the table and we will show you how it's played. All right, welcome to the table. Here we have a 2-player setup for the game COG. So what do we need to set up this game, and what is, I'll explain some of what's out here. The game COG is about spelling different words, right? And actually, to give you a little background of the story of COG, I think Francis will walk us through the history here.
Right, okay, so the kind of the backstory here is that it's London, late 1800s, and the Cabinet of Gadgetry, which is COG, has asked us for help in attaining kind of items they need for important work constructing what they're calling the Great Apparatus, which is an automated machine to take all of the townspeople, I guess, kind of through the now crowded streets of London. So we're going to be trying to uncover these items. So we have like bolts and bulbs and cranks and all kinds of things that we need in order to build this apparatus. And we'll be, I guess, uncovering them and giving them to COG.
Right.
So that's kind of the backstory.
Uncovering, or maybe we're building them.
We're building them, perhaps.
Yeah, we're putting them together.
Finding them or attaining them somehow.
Somehow.
So, yeah.
So with that, our mission here is to build a subway.
Essentially.
Or in London, we will call it the tube.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is each round we are going to be taking actions, placing these little COG tokens, which are essentially workers, on the main player board. And we're allowed to go and place our COGs on one cog per each side of the board, and each side of the board sort of represents a different type of action we can take. So on the left side of the board is just player order, and there's certain bonuses depending on where you place your cog. On the top part of the board will be where we draft any of those letters, either in the first, second, or third spot. Down the right side there are different dice, and those dice, the pips represent how many spaces our little pawn will move on this track, and each space on the track offers us different types of rewards. At the bottom we have our cabinet cards, or cabinetry cards?
Or cabinet cards.
Cabinet cards. And what these cards do is they offer us different things. Some of them allow you to quickly complete items, like such as a bolt. Instead of having to spell the entire word, you only need to supply it with 2 letters. Others will give you these wild tokens that can be used for a number of different things. Some will just give you straight up victory points. The object of the game is to spell the words that are on your objective cards onto your player tableau, and it's very Scrabble style, the way you use this board, with our first word having to fill one of these 4 spaces in the center of our tableau, and then we'll be building words off of those. Now that's about where it ends as far as Scrabble goes, because there are so many differences in regards to the way you start using the letters in each of the words. There's a lot of wild letters in this game that can be used for different letters depending on where they are and how you use them, and we'll go through all of that as we go along. So what the center main board is. Our player boards are essentially where our words are going to go. If we cover any of these spaces, we're going to gain rewards for that, and we'll explain that again as we go along. And as for our objectives, we have these 5 objective cards that each have a number of different words on them that represent the different parts for the apparatus that we're going to be making. So as we spell a word and complete the word, we'll be marking it complete with one of these tokens. When we complete every word on a card, we'll then collect the rewards as listed at the top of each card. We're going to do this, and we're going to play through a number of different phases. There's 4 phases, and we'll go through them as we go over the course of 7 rounds. And at the end of the 7th round, we're going to add up our victory points, and the one with the most is the winner.
Exactly.
So that's it, easy peasy. So there's not much to it other than that, and well, there's a lot more to it other than that. But as far as the high-level overview goes, that's pretty much the down and dirty. I'm player 2, so I start with a bonus wild token, which I will put to good use soon enough.
And you'll also start with this kind of blocking token as well, since we're playing 2 players.
Exactly. Good point. We are playing the 2-player variant of this game. So in the 2-player game, there will be a third player that will sort of get in our way, but the player who goes second always gets to place where that like AI block is going to go. So he's going to take up one of these spaces, as well as do some interacting around the track around the board. So that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So with that, I think we will jump in, start the first round, and then you'll get a much better idea of how this game plays. All right, but before we start, we have an entire bag of letters here, and Francis will take 2 and I'll take 2. You're supposed to start the game with 2 letters each.
Okay.
And they go in our supply.
Yep.
And there we go. And this is sort of going to give us a basis of what we're going to want to do, at least on our first turn, because there are a number of letters out available to us.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so I guess I'll kick it off.
Okay.
All right, so where do I want to go? All right, I think I'm just gonna go right to this word right here. So I'll take that.
So you can take a cabinet card.
I'm gonna take a cabinet card. Bolt.
All right, so
can't do anything with it.
Can't do anything with that yet. But you can fill it out as soon as you get to the letter. So this one only needs the O and the L, right, to complete?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, so I think I'm going to probably want to get some letters, and I'm going to go for the PSU.
Which is a school.
It certainly is. And I now get to place the red guy. The blocker. So he's really going to be used to block moves.
If you're Anthony and you take that.
If I like to take that component, see, I could say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and block these 2 letters so that she can't grab those 2 letters, but I wouldn't do that. I'd block these so that she can't get the wild token.
Wow.
If I were the red guy, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Me personally, I would never do that. That's just a wrong move. But he's kind of vindictive. He likes to do evil things.
Yes. Okay. So awful.
I know, he's terrible.
It's terrible. All right, so yeah, we don't have a lot going on that center board either. I think I'm gonna go here and take this wild.
All right, so I will then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I'm probably just going to take the 4. So I take this die, but I also get to move my guy 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I land on this plus sign. And what that does is it lets me take 1 letter from the center, and I will probably want to take. I'll take this. I want the C or the N. Maybe the C.
Okay.
And then I immediately replace it with a new one. And now it's your go.
Oh, very nice. I like that. All right, I'm gonna go with these letters since you blocked me.
All right. And I guess I will go ahead and take. Wow, this is kind of nice. 5 victory points every time.
Well, you have to roll, right?
Well, every time I take a die that has it. So with the way this works,
these are a 2 or a 3, right?
These are 1 time per turn based on that indicator. So if I take a die on my turn, I claim one that has a 2 or a 3 on it, I immediately earn 5 victory points when we activate our things. Or over here, if I roll a 1 or a 3, I get 2 wild tokens. That one's good too, though. But I think. Oh, this is a tough call. I think I'm going to go for that one.
Okay.
I'm going to go victory point heavy this game.
Yeah?
I think so. That might
have you learned your lesson?
I think I might have.
All right. And for my last move, I guess it doesn't really matter where I go here. I'm going to go with the 3. So I'm gonna move my guy. Whoops, I'm yellow. 1, 2, 3. And that symbol says I get to take as many victory points as pips on the die that I used to
Correct.
get there. So I'll take 3.
Sure, 3. I get the final move, so I can go in first or third, and I'll take third because I get an automatic 2 victory points for that.
Okay, there you go.
All right, so that ends the collect phase. We place cogs and perform actions. Now we're on phase 3 where we activate. So this is where we would activate our cabinet cards. And would you like to activate any?
No.
Me neither. I can. If I had a 2 or a 3, I would be able to activate this now and gain 5 extra victory points. Phase 4 now is construct. This is where we get to now spell a word on our tableau.
Yes.
All right, so are you going to spell a word?
I don't know.
You don't know. You want to think about it for a second?
Yeah. I'm not even spell a word.
As long as it isn't like nut or something.
Why?
I don't know, like nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts and boots and kids. All right, I'm going to spell the word key. I'm going to use my wild token.
You could have spelled nut.
I could have, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to use that N, and I'm going to turn it wild to an E. I think.
All right.
What do I want to do?
Yeah?
I don't know.
So difficult.
It is difficult. I think that's what I'm going to do though. It's about key. So we have to use these 4 in the middle.
Yes.
Just as long as our word kind of like hits one of those 4. So that's my wild. I spent that.
All right. I'm going to spell the word cog.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my wild to turn this U wild. And now it becomes whatever I want it to be.
Nice.
And for this, it's going to be a G. So the word cog. Spell the word cog. And I fill that in.
Yeah.
All right. So we both constructed words. Now we conclude. So we advance the clock. So we go to round 2.
Yep.
We establish turn order, which you're still first.
Yep.
Collect cogs, return dice, and check the maximums. So, got my cogs. We're going to return the dice, so we're going to re-roll the setup for the second.
Okay, great rolls.
Yeah, they were good. And
we'll set up the rest of these.
Right, so those that letter has to come back.
Yep.
This actually goes out as well. You want to hand me the deck unless you want to take care of the cards?
I'll take care of these if you want to take care of those.
We'll take care of the letters. So under check maximum, we're allowed to have up to 7 letters in our storage. Anything over that would have to go back to the bag, and we're allowed to have up to 3 of those wild tokens. So anything over that would have to go back, but we're nowhere near that. So there's a letter. This one gets 2, and this one gets 3.
Yeah, you want to set those up?
Yep. Why?
And we need one wild over here.
Here's a wild. All right.
Okay.
So that ends round 1, and here goes round 2.
Okay. For my first move.
He's got to come back.
Oh, oops.
All right.
Sorry. All right. I will go here. Take this guy.
Wow, you're taking all the words.
I'm taking all the words.
That's messed up.
Okay.
Oh, it really is messed up. Oof. I'm gonna take this.
Oh, I need to interrupt for a second.
Yes.
I ended last round with only 1 tile.
Oh.
So I actually need to draw a tile.
Sorry. Go ahead and do that.
You had 3. So so the rule is if you have 3 or less, you get to draw.
So 3 or less.
Yeah.
Oh, so I do get to draw as well.
Yeah, I believe it's inclusive of the 3.
Okay. So I will take a letter then.
Double check, but I'm pretty sure.
All right. So back on. I'm gonna take this blue 2. Right. So I'll keep that over here, and I'm gonna move my player 2 spaces. 1.
Yeah.
2, and I get a letter and a wild token.
Nice.
So I get a wild token. I'll take a letter from the middle, and I will take an N.
Okay.
I think. And it is your turn. Oh, actually, no, it's not.
It's Blocker's turn.
It's the blocker. So I think he is hungry for letters right now.
Is he?
He is.
Like somebody else you know?
Yeah, he wants all the letters.
You're terrible.
And to you.
All right. Well, now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, he plays dirty, this guy.
He does. He's so rude. would like to take wild.
Okay.
No. Wilds are like no good if you don't have letters.
You don't have the letters for it.
You know what I mean? Alright, I'm just gonna go here and take this.
Take the 1?
Take the 1. Well, my options are a little limited.
You get a letter for that, though.
I do. And I'll take... I'll take an E.
Alright.
I always find it hard to get vowels in this game, so...
Alright. Good call.
Okay.
I will take the I in the wild, I think.
Okay. Idlewild.
Wild. Alright.
And I'll take this wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which card do I want?
Which one do you want?
It's not a bad one, but that one's probably best for right now. So this is an instant with that lightning bolt, and I get 2 letters right off the bat and 2 victory points, and then it's done.
That's good.
So 2 letters and 2 victory points, please. And then this card is out.
There you go.
All right.
And I'll... Oh, I can't take that one. Where am I?
You just want to keep on taking. Just keep on taking cards.
I have that one. All right.
All right, and then I will take the 2 spot again for another 2 victory points. All right, so now we go to activate. Can you activate your cabinet cards?
Nope.
All right, I can. I rolled it. I took the 2, so I get 5 victory points, please.
Okay.
And we move on to the next, which is construct. Let's spell some words.
I'm just gonna spell one word this time.
Just one.
Just one. I'm gonna spell COG. Now, the way the wilds work, they can be any letter going across, and they can change the letter for it going down because they're wild. So this will be c.o.g. COG.
I'm going to spell wheel, but I'm going to change that with the wild to a wild.
Nice.
Right? Wheel. And I get 2 letters. So I covered 2.
That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Take it.
Oh, and I get 1 because I covered 1 of these letter things.
And I get to mark off wheel there. And we could continue to do words, I believe, right?
Of course.
I'm not sure if I want to, though. Are you done?
Yeah, I think I'm done for now.
You are?
Yeah, I don't know.
I might not be. I might want to do another one.
Yeah?
I might spell wire.
Yeah?
Change this. What letter don't I want? Maybe the O? No, maybe the S. So I will wild this S into an R and spell wire. Alright?
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I'm going to spell this round.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, I'm done for now too.
Alright, so let's conclude. Advance the clock, so we're up to round 3. Turn order is the same, right? Bring the dice back. I'll re-roll them. Some big numbers this time.
These at the back. If you could replace those.
Yep. And the cards need refreshing as well. So we got 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You want to take your cogs
I will
back?
take them back in just a second. All right. And that is it. Now we can round 3.
All right, now I am up.
All right, where are you heading?
Here.
Wow, again.
I know. Well, it just keeps happening, and I kind of...
Just keeps happening.
Well, one of the hardest parts of this game is actually, like, figuring out on the board where things can actually go.
Yeah.
It's more of a crossword puzzle than it is, like, Scrabble.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because you don't have the liberty of just creating words that bump into each other.
That's correct.
So, sometimes that can be a good thing.
I'll take the 2.
Okay.
And I'll block. Interesting. What do I want to block? Without hurting myself, that's the problem. You know what I mean?
Because that's what matters.
It does. Yeah. So there's not much I can really do but block letters. But
you need letters.
I do. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could kind of just throw him out there and make you take a certain one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or you could just
5.
put it on one that we don't need either of us.
I'll block that one. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll put you up here.
Oh, did we take our... We didn't have letters last time, right?
Oh, I actually get to pull one because I only have 3.
Wow, I'm glad I brought that up.
Thank you for reminding me.
Do this one. I'll take these guys.
You took all those letters?
Yep.
I should have never let you do that.
Well, you blocked the 6.
Yeah, I guess I'll take those. All right.
Okay, and I will take
I didn't
what?
move my guy when I took my die. I'm sorry. And I get 2 victory points,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Your turn.
I'll take Pipe Dreams.
And I will take this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get a wild.
You do. And I will take that. All right, we're good? Okay. So, oh man, we haven't moved him.
Oh, crap.
Well, we'll move him now.
Okay.
All right, one thing we forgot. At the end of our actions, whatever die was not taken, he actually has to move that many spaces on the pip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is going to really come into play.
Yeah.
Every round. So where was he before? I do remember because we're only 3 rounds in.
Yeah.
So I know the first and second round we had left him with the same, because my last roll was only like a 2. We could check. We'll catch him up. We're going to catch him up. All right. So we reviewed, and he only got 2 1s.
Yeah. So he would have been
back. 1. He would have actually been here.
Yeah.
So I would have landed on him. No, he would have landed on me.
He would have landed on you. This time.
This round, he would have landed on me.
Right.
So you actually.
So I get that bonus.
Yep. So what happens is you get 6 victory points. What happens is if he lands on any other player, the other player gets the bonus for that.
Right. Which kind of, I guess.
You can kind of work it.
Simulates, somebody else getting the points or something. But yeah. So he landed on. He would have had a 1 the first time. He wouldn't have landed on anybody. A 1 the second time. And then you would have gotten a 6.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and landed on me. So then you get the points.
All right. And you get the number of points associated with that toggle. So
that is correct. So you get 6 points. So we're square now.
All right.
That's good. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm like, why is he still in the starting space? So, all right. Back in business. So now we are on activate.
All right. Are you going to activate anything?
I mean, I could activate this pipe card. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, though, is activate this card with my 2 and take 5 victory points, please.
Okay.
So that's done. How about you?
I don't know right now.
All right, you can hold off?
Yeah, I'm going to hold off right now.
All right, so Next is construct words, so let's get spelling.
I'm ready to spell a word.
I am too.
I think this is going to be... I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but we'll see.
Mine's not, for sure.
E.
I'm going to spell 10.
10?
Yep.
10 words?
Just 10. I'm just change the E to a wild, and now it's tin. Like the Tin Man. And I completed an order. What? I completed an order.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I spelled ether.
Aether. All right,
Two
cool.
wilds, because I changed that one, I changed that one, so there's
Okay.
2 wilds.
It's a big word.
Ether.
All right, now that I've completed this word, I get to collect the rewards. So I get 15 victory points and a bonus letter.
That's great. I get a bonus letter because I covered up that one thing. So
Bonus letter for you, and could you hand me 15
thank you. 15
victory points?
Of course. Would love to hand you 15 victory points.
Of course you would, indeed.
There you go.
Thank you very much. All right.
All right.
Are you going to build any more words?
I think I am actually.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
You weren't ready for that, were you?
I was not, but all right.
Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna do this. OL. Is this cool? Can I do this, or should I wait till next time we have?
You can do that now.
Can
Go
I do
ahead.
that now?
Yeah.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Nuts and bolts.
Now, when you complete a card, you can use it for 2.
Yes, you can.
So explain.
Sorry, you can use it for the rewards. This one will give me 5 points and a wild letter.
Yep.
Or I can use it to complete a card or an item on a card that I have in front of me. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'll just keep that there.
All right.
Okay.
So they're
So
multi-use.
there you have it, multi-use.
I could potentially make a word, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait.
Okay.
So we'll end the round. Advance the clock. We are on to round 4 now.
Okay.
Establish a turn order before you pull everything back.
Oh, yeah,
I
you're
go
actually gonna
first
go first
now
this
this
time.
time. All right. So you're going to get to place
that guy.
the blocker. And I will re-roll all the dice and put new letters out.
Please do, and I'll take these and take care of this cabinetry stuff.
All right.
Oh, let me move that.
All that cabinetry.
All this cabinetry.
All right, we got 1 there, 2 there, and 3 on the end. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Whoa, you put up 4 cards. And
Oops,
only
sorry.
3 go up.
I'll bury this.
Bury that one, yeah. All right.
One of those there, one of these there, one of these there. Okay.
I think we're good.
Perfect.
Sweet. Okay, so I go first.
Did we move the dude this time? We did. Okay.
We did, yeah. That was
that
before
was
we
the whole
spelled.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
before we spelled. That was the whole big to-do that we had.
That whole thing.
It was a to-do.
Okay.
What do I want to do now? Man, there's so many options.
There are actually about 12 options. Yes.
Yeah. Well, not really. 3, 6. Yeah, there are, aren't there?
Yeah.
Okay, my math is rusty. I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's almost like you don't do math every day.
I don't, but I think I've got some choices here. Choices. These are good cards, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Iron.
Okay. Oh, I need to take an extra tile because
Oh, you're short.
I'm short. So.
Go on ahead. Help yourself.
Thank you.
All right. So you can you can go, and then you can go for the blocker.
What do I want to do? I think I could use some letters.
You probably could.
I could probably use some letters. Alright, I'm gonna take these letters.
All right.
Go in letters.
Go for the letters.
And let me snrub.
Snrub.
And he will go here.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. I guess 6. Let's see. Where am I here? 4, 5, or 6. Either one's fine. Not worried about those. I might as well take. I'll take the 5. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take 5 victory points, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're working hard on those victory points.
I am. I want.
You want all the
points.
All the points.
All the points.
Okay. Okay, well I have to go there. So I'll go here and take these points. Your turn.
I guess I'll just go here and take the letter and the wild. All right.
Okay.
This is. Oh, you have to take the.
What's that?
So that's not your last turn.
No,
Right?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
And I think I'll go here and I'll take the points. So
Is that instant points?
It's instant points, so it's a 5 and a 2.
All right, so you get 7
I get 7
points. And I will go in the 2 spot. Take the wild.
And then I go to the 6. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I take 6 points.
That's big. And then he goes 1.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
Very simple. All right, so we now get to activate. Do you have anything to activate?
No.
I don't either. I needed a 2 or a 3 for that one.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's spell some words.
You spelling?
Yeah, I'm gonna spell one word,
Okay.
and I'm gonna actually use all three of my wilds
Nice.
to flip all 3 of these letters.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spell the word gas.
Could be any word you want.
Any word I want. So it's gonna be gas. And that completes that word, but I get 2 letters and 5 victory points for that.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. 2 letters. Ah, indeed.
Indeed.
I think I'm going to go ahead and spend the P and the I to finish out pipe.
Nice.
My
Good
pipe
job.
dream.
Yes.
And I'm going to use it for the word.
Okay.
And I'm going to complete pipe.
Okay.
All right. So that ends that. And we now go to advance the clock. So we're already up to the 5th round.
I know. My goodness.
Get everything back. We actually changed turn order this time, right? Or no?
I'm still
Okay,
second.
yeah, wow, you don't like to go early anymore.
There you go.
That's that, that's that. These go away. You get him again. I get these guys.
And then could you just put the wild up there?
Yep. Got a wild here and a wild here. And a letter. 2.
Whoa.
And 3 here. Alright, so
Yes,
2
it does
E's. And BLO. Or LOB. Lob.
Lob.
Alright, so I go first.
What are you gonna do?
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? 1, 2, 3. Choices, choices. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a really good one.
You're so excited.
Those are good, but those are kind of weird letters. I think I'm going to just I mean, that's not bad. I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay.
So what this this card does is anytime, it's always active, and anytime I get a T, W, or Y, it automatically turns into a wild card. So it's a nice passive bonus card.
That's good.
Yep.
All right.
I like those.
Those are good. All right, where are we on this thing? Did we move our guy last time? Did I ask that already?
You did ask that already.
Okay.
He moved one space.
Okay. I'm like paranoid now that we're moving.
We'll remember.
Okay. I am going to go here.
You take all the letters again, huh?
Take the letters.
Alright.
And I have to move the blocker.
Yeah, where's our buddy going?
Our buddy is going to go. Here.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I was
How'd you
thinking,
know?
because that was like the best place to stump me. To do the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you wanted damage. So.
Right.
That made the most sense. Alright, well, on that note.
Hey, it's not what I was going to do.
Yeah, right.
It's what that
I guess I'll
guy is
just
going to do.
take this
Okay.
here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, which allows me to take one of the ones from the middle. So I don't know which letter I want here. I think, yeah, I do know what I want. I want the T.
Okay.
Because the T automatically becomes wild.
Nice.
Yep. So that was my move. I replaced the letter. And I take the die.
Great. All right, where are we here? All right, this time I think I need this. So,
All
there
right.
you go.
Sure, I guess I'll just take my letters at this point.
Okay. And I will take this one.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3. I get a wild token and I get letter.
A letter.
And it's an A.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh, I messed up. I don't take that letter. I take it from the middle.
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What in the world are
Throwing
you
me
doing?
completely off here. But you know what? You take the letter out and replace it in the middle.
All right. We'll do that.
And it's an H. All right, yeah.
I have to go here. Take
Not
those.
bad.
No, I'll take it.
And I'll go here. And do that.
All right. That's it. Let's move him 4 spaces. He's red.
Okay.
All right. And that is that. So now we go to activate. Do you wish to activate any of your cards?
I can't.
I can. I will take 5 victory points, please.
Okay.
So I have a 3. That's that. Now we construct. Let us spell.
All right. I am gonna do some stuff here. All right. First, I'm gonna do this. Bulb. Boop.
All right.
And then I'm going to do this. Actually, I think I'll use my I mean, this doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put that one there. Use a wild. So it's one wild. And this, whoops. That's a wild as well. And do lock. 10, and I get a letter. So can I draw a letter, please?
Yep. So you finished the card?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Did I give you 1 wild or 2?
You give me 1.
Okay, so I need to give you 2 because I used 2 for that, and I can't do anything with that, so I'm bringing it back.
All right.
Sorry, I want to see if there's anything else I want to do here.
I'm not gonna
No,
spell.
I think I'm good for now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spell anything
Yeah.
this round either. So, all right, let us conclude.
Okay.
So we're on round 6.
Wow.
Yep.
We don't have that much time left here.
Nope. We are moving right along. All right, we are switching spots though. You took the earlier
I did.
seat,
Yeah.
from what I recall. All right, I gotta re-roll these. All right, so
Wow,
you
those are good
have
ones.
Ip Man
And a BLT.
and a BLT. Wow. Okay.
All right.
You lead us off.
Okay. I think I'm definitely going for this one. It's a letter and a wild and 5 points.
Wow. All right. Here's your wild.
Thank you. Here's my letter. And it's a T and 5 points. Who took all those 5-point tokens?
I have no idea. I really have no idea.
Alright, your turn.
I'm probably gonna go for the BLT. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could use some letters.
Okay.
But the T comes in wild. Because of that guy.
I see you eyeing my player board.
Yeah, well, he wants that
You're like,
red
what
die.
do I not want you to be able to do? You're so mean.
Oh my.
Play so dirty. Alright. Don't want to do that. Alright. I am going to go. What color? You're blue?
I am blue.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go here to the fiber.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? Another letter?
That's a lovely move.
No, I think I'm gonna go here actually.
All right.
And do the 6.
Let's do the 4.
Oh yeah, the 4, right. I think that's what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I get 4 points plus a wild.
Plus a wild. All right. And I get to go. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I might as well take the victory point. No, not the victory point. The wild token because I need it.
And I know you'd really love to block me on that last round.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie about it.
That's all right.
I really like how you blocked that red die.
It wasn't me. It was the red guy.
It's really awesome.
He is pretty dirty. Dirty pool.
He plays very dirty pool.
It's dirty pool.
Alright, I'm gonna go here and take this and this.
Alright.
There's so many B's this game. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna just go and take this and grab 3 letters
Okay.
at random from the bag right off the bat. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And What do I have? One left, so I can go here.
So many letters.
Right? Yeah, this is my last move, right?
It is. And
Okay.
I get to go here, take the 5, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get one of these. Alright.
Okay.
So activate. I can't activate, can you?
No, I don't. No, I can't because somebody took the red die.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So, but he gets to move 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he's
cool.
closing in on us. All right, so let us spell. We both have a lot going on here, right?
I gotta think like while I do this. If I try to like plan it doesn't work.
Planet.
I plan it.
All right.
Planets.
I'm gonna start out slow, and then we'll work into this. I'm gonna write oil.
You're gonna write oil?
Write the word oil.
I'm gonna spell the word clamp with a wild, so I'm gonna throw that away.
All right.
Spell clamp.
Ew.
Yay. And
I need 3 wilds.
I get a letter. Can you pass me a letter bag, please? Thank you.
All right.
I get to turn all my A's wild, but I don't have any, so I guess I'm not doing that.
C.O. I don't need clamp. Do I? I need crank.
Crank.
Oh, that changes things.
This changes everything.
It really does. This is very difficult to do. All right. One of the things you can do in this game is trade in 2 letters for a wild, or trade in 2 wilds for a random letter.
Right. Which makes a letter to letter trade very expensive.
Very expensive. But I'm going to trade in 2 of my letters for a wild. Because I need wilds. See? 1, 2, 4. I only have 3 wilds. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm gonna trade in 2 more for another wild. I guess so many letters is all I can do. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. C. I'm gonna turn, oh, here's an R. We'll do that wild. And then I'm gonna turn this O into an A. C-R-A. Back here. Oh, why did I do that?
I don't know. Why
I
did
threw
you
away
do
2 of my N's and I need one. That was stupid.
That's a pain.
Alright, I'm going to throw 2 of these wilds away and just change this E and this B to wild. So C-R-A-N-K.
Okay.
Crank. But I get 2 wilds and a letter of my, not of my choosing, but of my wildness. So
Your wildness.
my wildness, and I will take a W that comes in as a wild. Nice. That was a dumb play. So dumb. But I finished out crank.
I think I'm going to spell that word too. So, I'm sorry, did you want to continue your dialogue?
My tirade?
Your monologue?
My monologue? Yeah. No.
Okay. So I'm going to wild that. It's a C-R-A.
Alright.
N-K. So that's 2 wilds.
Alright.
2 wilds. Crank.
Crank.
My crank earns me 10 points because I use that thing in the corner.
Sweet.
Sweet. Awesome.
Alright.
Okay, and I get to do that. And I'm out of wilds. And I think I'm gonna hold off on spelling anything else at this point in time.
I am going to do the same.
Okay,
So, we are both
we both get to draw a letter.
a short letter, so we get to draw one.
Okay.
And I get to draw one as well. Alright.
All right,
Alright, so we are now moving on to the 7th round.
last round.
I am player 1.
You are?
And let's see how this goes.
It was not
What was
effective.
that?
I don't know what that was.
What was that?
I don't know.
All right, so 1, 2, and 3.
And if you give me a wild.
Wild. That's I-K-E and CRS. All right.
Okay.
That's it. Ready to start the final round.
Let's do it. Start us off.
Yeah. What am I doing here? I'm going to start right off by taking these letters.
Ow. Okay.
CRS. I need them.
You need them.
I do.
I will take. Did I do that? Yeah, I'm taking this one.
The wheel?
The wheel.
My goodness.
Boom. Okay. You're. Oh wait, no, you're not up.
I'm not up yet.
Blocking guy.
What is that?
I am a blocking guy.
Interesting. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. Now I could pay
You could pay a wild
to re-roll a die.
to re-roll a die.
I believe I can.
Okay, I thought you were gonna bump him out.
I could re-roll a die to bump him out.
No,
right?
you could spend a wild to bump him out.
I'm sorry. I could
Yeah.
spend a while. Could I do that? Would
Yeah.
I get his die though? And where would he go? I mean,
He moves. So if you can spend a wild for a couple of different things. I'll give you the exact verbiage here.
spend a wild. Because wilds have a lot of other options than what we've been using them for.
So you can use your star after taking a die, and before moving your pawn, you may spend a star token to re-roll a die
Okay.
and use the new result. You have to use the new result, and you can only do this once per turn.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So you could do that.
Which might not be a terrible thing. What is my other option, though? I mean, I don't know if I can take his. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, though.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to take this one, spend a star, and re-roll this guy, and hope I get something that I could use. And I rolled a 5, so
Okay.
I have to take the 5.
Yes.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get my wild back.
And that was a wash.
And it really didn't do anything. So
Alright.
I get this orange die, and I do nothing with it. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
It was a try.
It was a try. It was a good try.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it didn't hurt me.
Definitely didn't hurt. This is not good. I don't like where this is going here.
Well, that was tough. That hurt.
This isn't good. I'll be
No,
honest with you. This is not good.
it's not good at all. What's happening right now?
None of this is good.
No, I've got a lot of things I need to get done.
I know, me too, and I definitely don't have what I need to get done. What needs to get done. To do the needful.
To do the needful. Yeah. Oh well. Do the best I can.
Alright. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Take these guys.
I will go here just to take that guy.
Okay. And alright, so I guess I'm kind of limited here. So I can only go here.
Yep.
And I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
What? Why are you saying oh?
No, it's fine.
No.
It just stinks.
Wild.
You don't get anything.
Why?
It landed on my square.
Why not?
That's how it works.
That's how all of this works?
That's how all of this works.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
I did. I rolled that 5 on purpose. No, I didn't.
You're so happy about it, though.
No, but it's okay. It works. I'll go
That stinks.
here, I guess, and grab some tin.
I'm not happy with how this went whatsoever.
Get some tin.
That's the last thing. Alright. Well.
He's gonna go 2 spaces. He's been trailing us the whole time. Poor guy.
Or he's been ahead of us. One or the other.
Yeah.
I guess he's been behind us, really.
He's been behind us, yeah. Well, we've been giving him all the low number. Alright, so, activate. Can you activate anything? I can't.
I'm completely out of luck here.
Yeah. No, activate.
Get that smile off your face.
I'm not smiling. Alright. Let's construct some words.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Let's see what we can do. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to start out with using this wild to complete 10. And with that, I'm going to take the bonuses. So I'm going to get 2 victory points, a letter, and a wild.
Okay.
So can I get 2 victory points, please?
Yeah.
And a wild. Alright. I'm also going to...
I'll let you finish first.
Alright. Complete iron. I'm going to trade one of these in to flip a letter here. And I'm going to complete the word iron, and that's going to give me 25 victory points, please. Trade 2 more in. And change D to wild. And change C to wild. And spell nut to complete this one. 15 victory points, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And for my next trick, I don't know if I have any more tricks.
Let's see what you got.
I don't have any more tricks.
I'm not going till you're done, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I can, to be honest. You go ahead, because I gotta think. I don't think I can.
Alright. I'm going to trade in these 2 letters for a wild. I believe. Yeah. I think this is like all I can really do. Can you give me that bag, please?
Yeah.
To do it, but. So those go in there, and I'm gonna get a wild.
Yep.
And don't put that bag too far away.
Alright.
I'm gonna use these and my wilds to complete wheel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the bonus. I'm not gonna make the word. So I'm gonna get 5 points. And I'm gonna take 2 random letters.
Okay.
And see what I can do. Probably nothing.
While you're thinking, I'm going to turn one of these wild and put it here. And spell the word key.
Like, what word even has a D in it? Like, why do we even have a D?
Don't know. There's a D probably on one of the words
That we didn't use.
on the card we didn't use.
Well, that sucks.
I'm definitely done now.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm done too.
You're done as well.
Yep.
Okay, so let us go into final scoring.
Alright. Alright, so we get some points for some things that are happening on the board, so we'll do that and then we'll tally up our final score. Right?
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, so for incomplete goal tiles, which I have a lot of those. For each incomplete goal tile, you score 1 VP per completed word and 1 VP for each letter in the completed words.
Okay.
So count those up for yourself.
That's pretty simple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we get 10.
I get 4 points.
Okay.
So do you have a 10 out there? I'll give you 6.
Alright.
You give me 10 change.
Alright, money bags.
Alright, that works.
Okay.
Next.
Yep, okay. Completed item cards. So players score 5 VPs per completed item card more than players who completed the fewest.
Is that why you rushed to finish that last?
So I have 4. How many do you have?
I have 3. So you get 5
Okay,
points.
so I get 5 points.
Yep.
Okay. Letter tiles. For every 2 in your reserve, you get 1 VP.
Yeah,
so we both
one
get
for
1.
each. Yeah. Look at
So
that.
1 there and 1 here. And then we just Add it up.
Add up my stack.
Your stack.
My stack
so happy.
of points. Let's see, what do we got here? There's so many.
Let's see how sure you are this time.
No, probably not. Probably terrible.
No, I think you did well this time.
I don't know. I think it did okay. Alright. Just trying to make stacks of 10.
I have so many odd.
I know. Alright, I'm good.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10.
That's a 5. Alright.
30.
30.
What'd you get?
97.
97?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I'm still adding up my stacks.
Blah, blah, blah.
$105.
Wow, how did you get so many?
I have 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105.
There's 105 in that last stack?
What? In
There's
what last
15
stack?
in that last stack?
This last stack?
Yeah.
No, this was a 25.
Alright.
So 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105.
105. So you had 105.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did good though.
I don't know what, like,
Do you want to recount them?
I think I might have had
Are there any
something.
hanging chads?
There might have been something stuck together here. That, or maybe I forgot to score something. Did I get the 25 for that one? I
You
don't
did.
remember.
Yes, you did. You wouldn't have gotten a 25 for anything else.
Oh, yeah, I see the difference. No, I don't see the difference.
Why?
How in the world did you score that many points?
Because I kept taking the points.
Oh.
I took, I got 5 for that at the very end. I got one of these cards over here. This one gave me 5. This one gave me 7, just along the way.
God. All right.
I got a bunch of these where I landed on like 6, whatever. Yeah. And then I got my 25.
And you're like, oh, here, let me grab that. And you're like dropping these off on the way. Is that how it works? You're taking advantage of these thin prototypes. That's what it is. All right.
All right, you want to talk about
let's
it?
go recap. Yeah, sure. All right, there you have it. COG and how to cheat.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Good.
Even though I was slighted, it was.
You were so
definite.
excited. I thought you had me beat. I'll be honest.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time I play this
seriously,
game.
we've played this game several times now.
Yes.
And it goes the same way every time. It's very similar.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. Okay. Well, because we'll hit on some of that, I think.
Yes, we will.
So let's actually talk about replayability first.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, contrary to the way your statement sounded about it going the same every time.
Yeah. No.
Don't take that the wrong way.
No.
Not as in.
In a balanced way.
Yes.
But
So
elaborate.
yes, we've played this game more than several times, and every game has been different. Every
different.
strategy has been different.
Yeah.
And our scores have always been close.
They've been very consistent.
No matter what.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a consistency here. And like I said, they've always been different, so I think that leads to replayability being high.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Yeah.
you can play this game and advertise it. And I think that just goes with any of these like word type spelling games, like Scrabble-esque games, where like you can play Scrabble 100 times and it's always going to be different. So the replayability on something like that is very high, but in something like this as well. It's there.
But I almost feel like, I mean, comparing against Scrabble, I almost feel bad because to me, Scrabble's very, like, it could be different every time, but it's kind of the same experience.
Right.
Where with this, I mean, we really try to, because our scores are always really similar, we're always trying different strategies. And I know, like, Anthony's always like, okay, victory points worked for her last time. I'm going to go that route. So, like, he tries to do that, or, you know, I try to, you know, do some of the cards and get a lot of the words out and everything.
Right.
And, you know, no matter how you shake it, it always ends up, you know, very, very balanced.
I think until
the experience is completely different every time. I think the last game we played, I had an issue because my board was filled. Because one thing with this game is that it's more like an inverse crossword puzzle.
Yes.
You know, than anything. So it's very particular how your words have to be lined up. If you take up space, you run into issues. even if you have the letters, actually putting the words on the board.
Yeah.
So I tried to avoid that this time, and I did, but you know,
you could deconstruct the words,
way.
Which we didn't do.
We did not do that.
Right.
No.
So when you run out of space, you can actually take as long as you haven't used that word to complete any one of your mission cards, you can deconstruct it to get it off your board.
Right.
You would lose the block that you put on to signify that it was done, but you would at least get to free up space on the board.
Yeah.
But we haven't really had to do that.
No.
But it could be valuable in certain circumstances, I'd say.
All that to say, just that, you know, your experience will be different every time you play.
Yeah, I mean, the one strategy I have not been able to master that you seem to be very good at is palming cards. So when she grabs victory points and comes back,
the card trick master.
Like they stick together somehow.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. But all right, so what's the next category?
So let's talk about weight.
Weight.
What do you think?
This is a medium weight game.
I would completely agree.
Yes, it's got worker placement aspects. It's definitely got a lot of manipulation.
Mitigation,
and manipulation and mitigation, because you can kind of change a lot of things around with those wild tokens. There's some symbology in there, a little bit of dice rolling, dice luck. So considering that there's all those different components in this game, this definitely lends itself to more of a medium weight than I'd say a lightweight.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wouldn't say it's heavy, but it's definitely somewhere in the mid-range.
Yeah, which is refreshing actually too.
It's good. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of you know, Dr. Finn's games we've played have been very light and very fun.
Agreed.
I mean, they've all been very good. This is like, I think, probably the heaviest
that we've played of his games. Yeah.
And you know, very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
How about components? Now we can't really go too much into components because they're prototype.
Agreed. I'd say that based on the prototype parts that we've played with, I'm very, very excited to see how the final product comes out, because I think if these are put on the right sort of cardstock, or at least cardboards, you know, this game will be phenomenal. Like I think that this thing, it has all of the basis and foundation for being a really, really good.
The potential is definitely there.
Clean, beautiful game. So yeah, I think component wise, you know, if done right, this could look really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. What about the theme?
Theme's good.
Do you feel like you're building the great apparatus?
I mean, I don't know if I felt like I was building the great apparatus, but I think
contributing to it, I guess.
Theme, you know, could be two things. One, do you feel like you're there, or does it sort of set the right tone for the game? And this one sort of sets the right tone for the game. Okay. Because all of the parts you're building are all words that are sort of steampunky and mechanical in a way. There's gears on everything, so that all kind of ties it back together. So I think all in all, the theme is fitting for the game, and it's consistent throughout, so I'll give it that.
Absolutely.
That I feel like I was building an apparatus? No. Like if I had, like if that card had like I got like a component or something after doing it, then maybe I'd feel, and I was actually building an apparatus, then that would probably bring it to the next level in theme. But I think the theme is good. But it doesn't really, you know, I'm not building, like I said, I'm not building an apparatus. I'm building words towards an apparatus, but in all, it works.
Yeah. You know, I'm always sold on steampunk.
I know, yeah, steampunk, yeah. Word games plus steampunk equals like very high in your book right off the bat. So that hits on two major likes on your end.
All right, fun factor.
It's a lot of fun. This game is absolutely, if you you have to like spelling games.
Yes.
You have to, if you like crosswords, you like Scrabble, you like steampunk.
Yeah.
You will love this game.
Yeah.
That's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we like all of that, so it hits our sweet spot. So.
Yep. How about the setup?
Setup's a bear.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Bear. It's not easy. I mean, this isn't going to be one of those games where you pull it out and you just set it down and play it really quickly.
Right.
You definitely need a little bit of space for it.
Yeah, it definitely eats up the table. A little bit of
time to get it completely set up.
But I think also it's also hard to tell from our perspective because
we're using prototypes.
So they're like little pieces of paper. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get everything in the right stacks. I think, and things move around when you bump them because they're so lightweight. But I think if on good stock and good player boards with a good center board and nice components for like the victory points and stuff, I think
probably less than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, should be anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes depending. But It's just a lot more difficult with what we were using right now.
And you do have to, as you saw, in between the rounds, you are going to use that preparation kind of phase of the game. It's already built in.
Yep.
But as you saw Anthony and I do, and I think he recommends too in the rules, if you have more people playing, everybody just kind of like contributes to the setup, so it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know. All right, audience, who do you think this is for?
This is for definitely not a gateway gamer. Yeah. For sure. I think it's probably, you know, a medium sort of game group probably would be fine with this. Yeah. I think I think it's more targeted towards those who enjoy, again, word games. Right. You know what I mean? People who play stuff like paperback and enjoy that. People who play Scrabble but not as their main, you know, like if Scrabble's your heaviest game, then you're probably not going to want to play this. But if you enjoy like crosswordy games and definitely, you know, spelling games, then this is hands down, you know, a winner. Yeah, for sure. I
mean, I do like that you don't have like infinite options when it's your turn to go.
Yes.
I mean, it is very structured. It's like you have 4 cogs, which are your 4 workers. They have to go on one of 4 sides. Yep. They must visit every side. And then it's really just up to you, you know, which one of the 3 or 4 sides, depending on how many people you're playing with, that you're actually going to go to. So, so I think it would be a good, like, you know, intro to a worker placement type of game.
Yeah, that would work.
If you're not used to it, you're not used to the concept of worker placement, because it is very structured.
It is. It definitely is, and it's very. Once you understand what your turn consists of, it's pretty easy, and it's just knowing. I mean, where it gets complex is where you have to start manipulating the letters and knowing whether or not it's the right way to do it, and if you can. Maybe
not for the AP Pro.
No, you might have trouble with this because you can really get locked up, and depending on how long this playthrough actually comes out to be, you know, like we cut between every segment where we had to come up with words to spell, because if you would have sat through that.
Especially towards the end when you're really trying to maximize your points and stuff. Yeah. And
they can go deep.
Yeah, and we're usually pretty quick.
Yeah, really.
At least most of us are.
Yeah.
But if you're really, if you're really somebody that's got to think about every possible solution. At least play with somebody who is okay with you doing that, I guess.
Exactly. Okay, so.
That's it. What else do you have to say about it?
Oh, all right.
So we don't do like formal conclusions, really.
Yeah, no final rating on this. It's a Kickstarter. It's prototype. There's probably things that are going to get tweaked and changed. But I think if this thing were the final product in what I see it being at the end, you know, this would be way up there. Probably up over my brilliant rating. For sure.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But that's just loosely saying based on what we played. I think core mechanic wise, gameplay, just fun.
Unique experience.
Like this is definitely top notch in my opinion. Like we love the game. Can't wait to see what it looks like in the final components. I cannot wait, because I think this thing is going to be stellar. So. Yep. And we definitely mean that, because it's a fun game. Yeah. So that's it. That's probably all I can say.
All right.
So, all right, well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the playthrough and this is something that you probably would enjoy for yourself, I advise go check out the Kickstarter. You know, this is not coming from, you know, like a no-name person. This is Dr. Finn's Games, Dr. Finn himself, who's, you know, we've loved all his games.
We haven't met a Dr. Finn's game that we haven't enjoyed.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and I think this is one of our favorites, and this is a prototype. Yeah. So that speaks volumes, I think. Yeah. So there you have it. Check out the Kickstarter. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, see ya.
Bye bye.